You still sleep next to each other, but it feels like miles apart. You used to be wrapped in his arms. Now he rolls to the other side. The kisses feel dry. The touches are missing. And worse, you feel like you're the only one who notices. So today, we're asking the question no one wants to face. Why did he stop touching you? And more importantly, is it about you, or is it about him? Let's decode the signs, and let's be brutally honest about the answers. Reason number 1. Physical touch was never his love language, it was yours. In the beginning of a relationship, people often stretch themselves to impress. They go the extra mile, even if it's not sustainable. He held your hand. He kissed your neck. He touched you while passing by. But now, it's gone. Not because he doesn't like you, but because that was never his natural way of expressing affection. It was yours. And now that the honeymoon phase is over, he's slipping back into who he really is. So the question becomes, can you accept a relationship where your need for physical closeness is never truly met? Because if you're constantly asking for touch and he's constantly pulling away, that gap will grow. Reason number 2. He feels emotionally disconnected but doesn't know how to say it. Men are often taught to suppress emotions. They don't always have the language to express what's wrong. So what do? They shut down physically. If he feels distant, confused, or resentful, instead of opening up, he'll pull back. He may not even understand why he's doing it, but the silence in his touch is speaking loudly. And here's where it gets dangerous. You start blaming yourself. You wonder if you gained weight, if you're less attractive, if you did something wrong. But most of the time, it's not about your body. It's about his emotional wall. Reason number 3, he's taking you for granted. This one hurts, but it's real. Some men stop touching you because they feel like they already have you. The chase is over. The mystery is gone. He stopped trying. Touch becomes transactional, reserved for sex or obligation. There's no foreplay, no spontaneous affection, just routine. When someone stops valuing the small moments, the brush of your hand, the playful hug, the kiss on the forehead, it's a sign he's stopped appreciating your presence. And yes, he might still want you sexually. But connection without care? That's not intimacy. Reason number 4. There's resentment between you even if it's unspoken. Touch is vulnerable. It requires safety, softness, and trust. If there's unspoken tension in your relationship, unresolved arguments, emotional wounds, broken trust, he might avoid touching you not out of malice, but because it feels unsafe. Think about it. Have you two swept things under the rug? Are you pretending everything is fine when it's not? When emotions go unspoken, they find their way into the body. And sometimes, silence shows up in the form of space. Reason number 5. He's distracted or his desire is elsewhere. Let's talk about the hardest possibility. Sometimes he stops touching you because his attention is drifting. Emotionally or physically, he may be focused on something, or someone, else. This doesn't always mean cheating. It can mean stress, burnout, addiction, porn, or emotional shutdown. But if his energy is going somewhere else, it's not going to you. And you feel it. You feel it in the way he avoids eye contact, in the rushed kisses, in the way he turns his back and scrolls through his phone. When presence disappears, intimacy follows. So what can you do? Start by being honest, not just with him, but with yourself. Has the emotional connection faded? Have you stopped talking? Are you asking for touch or silently hoping he'll notice? Communicate your needs without blaming. Say, I miss the way we used to touch each other. It made me feel close to you. If he loves you, he won't feel attacked. He'll feel awakened. But if he dismisses it, mocks it, or says, you're overreacting, that says more than his silence ever could. Here's what you need to remember. You're not crazy for missing touch, you're not needy, you're not dramatic. You're a human being craving emotional and physical intimacy. And that's not too much to ask. If he can't show up with his hands, with his presence, with his warmth, ask yourself what you're actually holding on to. Thank you for watching Decode Love. If this hit close to home, share it with a friend who needs to hear it. And don't forget, next week we'll talk about the difference between chemistry and connection, and why one disappears faster than the other. Subscribe. You don't want to miss it.